the old. One is silver and the other gold. A circle is round, it has no end. That's how long that I will be your friend. A fire burns bright, it warms the heart. We've been friends from the very start. You have one hand, I have the other. Put them together, we have each other. Silver is precious, gold is too. I am precious and so are you. You help me and I'll help you, and together we will see it through. The sky is blue, the earth is green. We can't help to keep it clean. Across the land, across the sea, friends forever we will always be.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Who built the ark? Noah, Noah. Who built the ark? Brother Noah built the ark. Who built the ark? Noah, Noah. Who built the ark? Brother Noah built the ark. Now in went the animals one by one. The rhino chewing on a caraway bun. Now in went the animals two by two. The elephant and the kangaroo. Who built the ark? Noah, Noah. Who built the ark? Brother Noah built the ark. Who built the ark? Noah, Noah. Who built the ark? Brother Noah built the ark. Now in went the animals three by three. Two butterflies and a humblebee. In went the animals four by four. The great big hippo is stuck at the door. Who built the ark? Noah, Noah. Who built the ark? Brother Noah built the ark. Who built the ark? Noah, Noah. Who built the ark? Brother Noah built the ark. In went the animals five by five. Thus the animals did arrive. In went the animals six by six. The hyena laughing at the monkey's tricks. Who built the ark? Noah, Noah. Who built the ark? Brother Noah built the ark. Who built the ark? Noah, Noah. Who built the ark? Brother Noah built the ark. In went the animals seven by seven. The little pig thought they were going to heaven. In went the animals eight by eight. Some were early and some were late. Who built the ark? Noah, Noah. Who built the sea. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a log in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a log in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a bump on the log at the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a bump on the log at the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a frog on the bump on the log at the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a frog on the bump at the log at the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a leg on the frog on the bump on the log at the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a leg on the frog on the bump on the log at the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a foot on the leg on the frog on the bump on the log at the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a foot on the leg on the frog on the bump on the log at the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a toe on the foot on the leg on the frog on the bump on the log at the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a toe on the foot on the leg on the frog on the bump on the log at the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all. Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all. Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all.
I came from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. I'm going to Susanna, my true love for to see. It rained all night the day I left, the weather it was dry. The sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh Susanna, oh don't you cry for me. 'Cause I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Sailing, sailing over the bounding main, where many a stormy wind shall blow till Jack comes home again. Sailing, sailing over the bounding main, where many a stormy wind shall blow till Jack comes home again. Sailing, sailing over the bounding main, where many a stormy wind shall blow till Jack comes home again. Sailing, sailing over the bounding main, where many a stormy wind shall blow till Jack comes home again. Sailing, sailing over the bounding main, where many a stormy wind shall blow till Jack comes home again. Sailing, sailing over the bounding main, where many a stormy wind shall blow till Jack comes home again. Sailing, sailing over the bounding main, where many a stormy wind shall blow till Jack comes home again. Sailing, sailing over the bounding main, where many a stormy wind shall blow till Jack comes home again. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then you're ready up the show. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then you're ready on to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout amen, amen. If you're happy and you know it, shout amen, amen. If you're happy and you know it, then you're ready up to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout amen, amen. If you're happy and you know it, do all free. If you're happy and you know it, do all free. If you're happy and you know it, then you're ready up to show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all free. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then you're ready up to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Clap your hands, stamp your feet, guys.
It's the event. Georgie Porgie, pudding and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgie ran away. Georgie Porgie, pudding and pie kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgie ran away. Georgie Porgie, pudding and pie kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgie ran away. Georgie Porgie, pudding and pie kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgie ran away. Georgie Porgie ran away. We are traveling in the footsteps of those who've gone before, and will long be reunited on a new and sunlit shore. Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, how I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in, and when the sun begins to shine, and when the sun begins to shine, how I want to be in that number. When the sun begins to shine. We are traveling in the footsteps of those who've gone before, and will long be reunited on a new and sunlit shore. Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, how I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in, oh, when the trumpet sounds its call, oh, when the trumpet sounds its call, oh, how I want to be in that number. When the trumpet sounds its call, oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, how I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. In a cavern, in a canyon, excavating for a mine, dwelt a miner, 49er, and his daughter Clementine. Light she was and like a fairy, and her shoes were number 9. Herring boxes without topses, sandals were for Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever. I'm so sorry, Clementine. Walking lightly as a fairy, though her shoes were number 9. Sometimes tripping, lightly skipping, lovely girl, my Clementine. Drove the ducklings to the water every morning just at 9. Hit her foot against a splinter, fell into the foaming brine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever. I'm so sorry, Clementine. Then the miner, 49er, soon began to fret and pine. Thought he ought to join his daughter, so he's now with Clementine. I'm so lonely, lost without her. Wish I'd had a fishing line, which I might have have cast a filter might have saved my Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever. Dreadful sorry, Clementine. Listen, fellas, heed the warning of this tragic tale of mine. Artificial respiration could have saved my Clementine. How I missed her, how I missed her, how I miss my Clementine. Till I kissed her little sister and forgot my Clementine. Miss Mary Mack, 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 all dressed in black, 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 with silver buttons, 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 all down her back, back, back. She asked her mother, 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 for 50 cents, 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 to see the elephants, 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 jump over the fence, fence, fence. They jumped so high, high, they reached the sky, 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 and they didn't come back, 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 till the 4th of July, lie, lie. Miss Mary Mack, 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 all dressed in black, with silver buttons, 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 all down her back, back, back. She asked her mother, 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 for 50 cents, 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 to see the elephants, 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 jump over the fence, fence, fence. They jumped so high, 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 they reached the sky, 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 and they didn't come back, till the 4th of July, lie, lie. Father and I went to camp along with Captain Gooding. There we saw the men and boys as thick as hasty pudding. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. And there was Captain Washington upon the slapping stallion, giving orders to his men. I guess there was a million. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. And then we saw a swamping gun, large as a log of maple, upon that used little cart, a load for father's cattle. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. And every time they shoot it off, it takes a horn of powder. It makes a noise like father's gun, only a nation louder. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. Uncle Sam came there to change some pancakes and some onions for lasses' cake to carry home to give his wife and young ones. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, the steps, and would the girls be handy? Cousin Simon grew so bold, I thought he would have cocked it. It scared me so I streaked it off and hung by father's pocket. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the steps, and would the girls be handy? And there I saw a pumpkin shell as big as mother's basin, and every time they touched it off, they scampered like the nation. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the steps, and would the girls be handy? A sailor went to sea to see what he could see. But all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Oh, Helen had a steamboat, the steamboat had a bell. When Helen went to heaven, the steamboat went to hell. Ask me for a muffin, I'll give you some more bread. And if you do not like it, just go and soak your head. A sailor went to sea to see what he could see. But all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Was the bottom of the deep blue sea. The people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, all through the town. The money on the bus goes shing-a-ling-a-ling, shing-a-ling-a-ling, shing-a-ling-a-ling. bus says, "You're so sweet, you're so sweet, you're so sweet." The mommy on the bus says, "You're so sweet." All through the town, the daddy on the bus says, "I love you, I love you, I love you." The daddy on the bus says, "I love you." All through the town. The baby on the bus says, the baby on the bus says, all through the town. The children on the bus say, "Let's play games, let's play games, let's play games." The children on the bus say, "Let's play games," all through the town. The people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, all through the town. Tickets, please. And an acorn small and round, lying on the cold, cold ground. Everyone walks over me, that is why I'm cracked, you see. I'm a nut, I'm a nut, I'm a nut, I'm a nut. Called myself on the telephone just to hear my golden tone. Asked me out for a little date, pick me up at 8:30. I'm a nut, I'm a nut, I'm a nut, I'm a nut. Took myself to the movie show, stayed too late and said let's go. Took my hand and led me out, drove me home and gave a shout. I'm a nut, I'm a nut, I'm a nut, I'm a nut. And an acorn small and round, lying on the cold, cold ground. Everyone walks over me, that is why I'm cracked, you see. I'm a nut, I'm a nut, I'm a nut, I'm a nut. I'm a nut. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo there and a moo there, here a moo, everywhere a moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. With a there and a there, here everywhere a. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a there and a there, here, everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm,
Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see where to go if you did not twinkle so. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Build it up with iron bars, iron bars, iron bars. Build it up with iron bars, my fair lady. Build it up with gold and silver, gold and silver, gold and silver. Build it up with gold and silver, my fair lady. Take the key and lock her up, lock her up, lock her up. Take the key and lock her up, my fair lady. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. My fair lady.
Jack and Jill rode up
make a cherry pie? Bitty boy, can she make a cherry pie? Charming Betty. She can make a cherry pie, quick as a cat can wink an eye. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother. How old is she? Bitty boy, how old is she? Charming Betty. 3 times 6 and 4 times 7, 28 and 11. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother.
Little boy blue, come blow on your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cows in the corn. Where is the boy who looks after the sheep? He's under a haystack fast asleep. Little boy blue, come blow on your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cows in the corn. Where is the boy who looks after the sheep? He's under a haystack fast asleep. Little boy blue, come blow on your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cows in the corn. Where is the boy who looks after the sheep? He's under a haystack fast asleep.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bag, and we got upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, the story I must tell. I went out on the snow, and on my back I fell. A gent was riding by in a one-horse open sleigh. He loved the stir, I spoiled and rival quickly drove away. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pull me out. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pull me out. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pull me out. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pull me out. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pull me out. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pull me out.
Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one, and down he run. Hickory dickory dock, hickory dickory dock. The bird looked at the clock. The clock struck two, and away she flew. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The dog barked at the clock. The clock struck three. Fiddle-dee-dee. Hickory dickory dock, hickory dickory dock. The bear slept on the clock struck 4. He ran out the door, hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The bee buzzed round the clock struck 5. She went to a hive, hickory dickory dock, hickory dickory dock. The hen clucked at the clock struck 6. Fiddledy sticks, hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The cat ran round the clock struck 7. She wanted to get him, hickory dickory dock, hickory dickory dock. The horse jumped over the clock struck 8. He ate some cake, hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The cow danced on the clock struck 9. She felt so fine, hickory dickory dock, hickory dickory dock. The pig oinked at the clock struck 10. She did it again, hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The snake squirmed out of the clock struck 11. He said, let me get in, hickory dickory dock, hickory dickory dock. The snail slimed up the clock struck 12. What a sticky self, hickory dickory dock.
watermelons grow. Back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a bear combing his hair down by the bay? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, watermelons grow. Back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a moose kissing a goose down by the day, down by the day where the watermelons grow? Back to my home